3 years later, is the Leitner Cross X still worth it? I'm listing the top pros and cons you need to know. Hey everyone, Joseph here, and in this video I'll break down the real pros and cons of the Leitner Cross X e-bike to help you decide if it's still a smart buy. So stick around for the good, the bad, and the surprising. It's been over 3 years since I've had the Leitner Cross X, but is it still a smart buy? I'm going to start with the cons, so here they are. It's heavy. Weighing in at around 25 kilos, it's no lightweight. If you live in an older style apartment that has no lifts and no garage or storage from ground level, it's going to be hard work to bring it into the home. It's also hard to hang up onto vertical bike racks like these. It's still rideable if you run out of charge, but you'll get a good workout. It's a good solution over the back wheel to stop you getting that mud stripe over your back. But the mud guard's a bit loose, so after a few heavy bumps, it sags onto the rear tyre. I've tried to tighten the screw as far as possible, but it still doesn't seem to hold. If you want to carry stuff around, there's really nowhere to put racks, especially with the rear suspension. You might say, well, why didn't you get a bike that has those options? True, but some people may not want to carry stuff initially, but then have the need later on. It's expensive, but the Burley Travois is a great option for doing shopping runs or other load-carrying journeys and connects to the bike really easily. These cons aren't huge deal breakers for me, but they're things you need to be wary of in case they matter to you. Over to the pros now. While some assembly was required, it was basically ready to go straight out of the box. There was no adjustments needed to the brakes or gears. It could have been luck, or maybe intentional from the supplier, but all I had to do was adjust the seat height and the handlebar angle, and that's it. Who wants a wet muddy stripe on their back and their legs? Mudguards are standard on the Cross X, but on lots of bikes these days they aren't available or only as options, although as I mentioned the cons, the rear one could be improved. The front and rear disc brakes do a great job of hauling this 25 kilogram mammoth to a stop. They're the mechanic variety, so they're easily adjustable as well. Only when you've ridden a dual suspension bike do you realise how comfortable it is. The seat is also sprung, adding to the comfort. While full suspension does limit your cargo carrying options, there are some aftermarket options, although they can be pricey. Before we move on to the last pro, if you're liking this video so far or finding it helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who you know might find it useful, and don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss other cycling related content. E-bikes come in all configurations and therefore prices, starting from around $750 on Amazon, with the Sky being the limit for the high-end models, at around $1,750 for a dual suspension, front and rear disc brakes, puncture-proof tyres and up to 16 amp hour battery. The Leitner Cross X represents great value. The elephant in the room here is the range of the battery. My Leitner Cross X has the 16 amp hour battery option, and one of my favourite features of this Leitner e-bike is its range. To find out what range this e-bike is capable of, click the video on the left which shows the range that I have achieved, or click the video on the right to see an accuracy test of this e-bike's odometer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.